Today's the day. Today we win the league, or we don't. There's no two ways about it. Win the next game, get a point in the next game. I think we win the league. If not, we go to the Hamilton game. Would the same rules apply? It's all to play for now. Let's get to it. This is Average Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Elgin Experiment. Welcome everyone. Like before, there's nothing to show you. We're just going straight to the next game. I can't actually remember now what the team was, but I think the only change would be in our defence. So it's Barden, it's Ballantyne, I was going to say on Bastley, Astley, Briggs, Ali, Denham, Pollock, Arnott, Bradley, Emerson, and Lovelace. The bench: Mitchell, Sturge, Casanova, Chalk, Kelly, Pettigrew, Kerr, Cummings, and Hamilton. By the way, David Kerr, if we win the league, he is a League One player who helped us win League One and the Championship. Fair play to the lad. Like, he's not started a lot of games. He's only started 5. He's made 18 sub appearances. This is all the league, sorry. Started 3 Scottish Cup games. Came on as a sub in 2. Was a sub in all 5 League Cup games. Like, he's played a lot. 6 goals, 5 assists, and what's that? 33 appearances. It's not amazing, but it's not the worst either. But anyway, yeah, that's the team for today. And all eyes kind of fall on us, but also the game with St Johnstone, because if they lose today, our result doesn't even matter. I also said they're playing Falkirk. I'm pretty sure they're playing Queen's Park. I think I got the team in 4th wrong. We'll find out in a second if I did. I'll be honest, if I thought we were going to get back-to-back promotions, it would have been League 2 and then League 1, not League 1 then the Championship, I'll be honest. It seems to me that I recruited pretty fucking well, and then assembled a system that worked. Oh no, I think this was a system where we're going to play, and I assembled for it, but yeah. Don't know if next season's will go quite as well. That is the biggest jump, but yeah. And I was right, it is Queen's Park. Both teams are at home. Elgin and St Johnstone. Both teams pretty much looking at this as must-win games. Although in our case it's must not lose. Try to put the ball over the top. Comfortably clear, but it goes to Bradley, who is dispossessed, wins it back. Still putting on a bit of pressure. Pollock's gave it out to Ballantyne. He's got all the time in the world to cross. Cuts it for Denham. He should just cross the ball. Prick. They're trying to play through his Arnott. Gets the ball to Emerson. He's 1-on-1. Oh, he's missed. He's fucking missed. I don't know how he missed that. That was a good chance to take the lead. St Johnstone have taken the lead at home versus Queen's Park. I think as things stand, we're level on points. Is that right? Am I right? Fuck, I don't know anymore. I think I said us must not lose, isn't it? It's true. I think I need to match. As long as we match St Johnstone's result, I think we win the league. Which means we really need a goal. But there's no point panicking just yet. Now, Clyde have just had to sub off their goalkeeper, so it's a second choice goalkeeper in goals. That should give us a bit of a boost. Pollock to deliver this corner. And it's in! Zach Lovelace with the goal. That right there could be the league-winning goal, just as St Johnstone have doubled their lead in their game against Queen's Park. Oh, the defender gets in the way of the goalkeeper, and Lovelace's header just about goes in. It's his 4th goal for the club. He's not scored a great deal since he came in, but he has scored enough. Come on, lads. Denham, Lovelace takes a good touch. Arnott, that is a good bit of play. Gets it to Ali, who takes a horrible touch, but he still got it. He's running into a bit of no man's land. Arnott, Pollock has a shot. Forces the corner. Don't know why he didn't hit it first time. He'd have had a better chance of scoring if he hit that one first time, I feel. Emerson, though, can he pick out any of our players? He cannot, but he'll get a second bite at it. Gives it to Bradley. Poor attempt to get the ball across goal. We are piling on pressure, though. That's what I like to see. Bradley, ball. Aim for the back post. It's headed. This came off the post. I don't even know whose header that was. Not that it matters right now. Clyde had a shot all half so far. We have had 10, 6 on target. Only 1 finding the back of the net. We are pushing for a second and we need it. Just for that bit of comfort. Bradley tries to get the ball to Lovelace. Doesn't quite work. The ball somehow gets to Denham. Cuts it back for Ballantyne. Defender does enough. Pollock runs out the box. Has a shot deflected. Now Clyde are breaking. But Ali does well to get back. Dispossesses their player and Emerson. Picks up the loose ball. I don't even think Lovelace knew where that ball was. He ran the wrong fucking direction and everything. Right, Arnott. Bradley, come on. Cuts it back for Denham. Cuts it back for Arnott. Shot straight at the goalkeeper. I have a blister on my middle finger that has just burst. Weird. Don't even know how I had a blister or how I got it. Pollock with a free kick. Out for a corner. Briggs! Is that going to count? It's offside. That'd have been Briggs' first goal for the club and of the season, but it doesn't count. He was offside. Okay, we're 1-0 up at half time. St Johnstone are 2-0 up in their game. As things stand, we are league champions. The issue is, I don't trust us not to concede at least 1 goal in any game at the moment, and we only have a 1-goal lead. We're knocking on the door, but we're not getting anywhere. Right, Emerson, take him on. You've got the pace. Crosses it in. Lovelace doesn't manage to win it. Keeper palms it out. Pollock. Is he going to have a shot? No. It's cleared for a throw. The only thing that would make me feel a bit calmer just now would be a second goal for us or 2 goals from Queen's Park. Right, it's a corner. Pollock to deliver. And it is, and Josh Briggs does get his first goal for the club and the first of the season for him. Headed home from that corner. It gives us a 2-goal lead. Oh, we could be sitting here right now, league champions. But there's still 40 minutes to play. There's a lot of time to fuck this up. Ballantyne, unlucky there. Wow, fantastic. Gets managed to get the second attempt at it. Lovelace wins that ball though. But just dispossesses. Come on. Be a bit better than that on the ball. Right, we're breaking. Ah, you need to take a touch on it. Good save, Barden. Barden keeps it at 2-0 for us there. Barden palms it down, but we get the clearance just about. That was a bit ropey. Bradley has picked up a knock. Kerr will come on, and that's going to bring on Cummings as well. Keeping an eye on Ali. His fitness isn't looking great. He's looking like he's tiring. Everyone else is fine. Do you know what? Let's bring on Sturge. Club captain coming on to play a part in the game where we potentially win the league. Go on. Lovelace. 1-on-1, and he slots it home. Game, set, match. Cummings wins the header from the goalkeeper's kick out. The Clyde goalkeeper's kick out. And it's just a head back. Their defender jumps for it, misses, and Lovelace has the pace to outpace everyone else, takes a couple of touches, and slots it past Layfield. Elgin 3, Clyde 0, league champions. Back-to-back promotions. And that's just about to financially ruin the club for a summer. St John's have got a third. It matters not a fuck. It matters not a fuck. Oh, I'm buzzing. I'm actually buzzing. I'm buzzing and terrified and almost a comments. I'm slightly more terrified than I'm buzzing, though, to be fair. Lovelace. Oh, it's a hat trick. That's a tidy finish. 15th goal of the season overall. 5th for the club or 6th for the club? I now actually can't remember. But it's 3 on the day for him. Great finish. His pacing behind is definitely looking to be a massive get for us. Where we've had kind of pace from strikers before, none have been decent enough finishers. I think we don't need to worry about that with Lovelace. Well done, Sturge. It means that the Hamilton game is... I mean, none of the next 2 games matter. If I'm right that we have won the league, which I'm almost certain of, but I know I'm also an idiot, and sometimes don't count good. But if that's right, we'll just come back for the last game of the season. We'll do that instead of the Hamilton game. Oh, go on, Arnott. Oh, he's offside. That is so unlucky. That's a great bit of play and a good finish from Arnott. He's unlucky there. I'll be expecting a new contract offer to me as well if we win the league here. Not even like 5 years ahead of schedule, it's just ahead of schedule. It's so far ahead it wasn't even scheduled in. I am so delighted that we managed to do it, and like I said, genuinely terrified of next season and just the issues it's going to cost us, I think, financially. But oh, unlucky Kerr. Like, I think it's going to make us go professional. I think the whole stadium's going to get redeveloped, and I think we're going to need to rent a stadium for the season. I could be wrong. It all depends how quick the work gets done, I suppose, on the stadium. And it is all over. Elgin City have won the championship. We are Premiership bound. Next season, we'll be taking on the likes of Hibs, Hearts, Rangers, Celtic, and Aberdeen, to name a few. Budgets that are fucking eye-watering. I mean, our weekly budget is going to be some, like, average squad player's wage. We have honestly got the Premiership a lot quicker than I expected. I am just not convinced we're going to be able to stay there. Like, that's a fact. Started from the bottom, we won promotion from the bottom to top division. I fucking did. Wow, okay. Wow. Yep, there we go. There's offer the new contract. Done film to fit the playoffs. Discuss about turning professional. We believe this is something that may help the club's long-term strategy of success. Would help. I mean, here's my issue. I think we need to go professional because you're seeing it just now. We are not lasting fully fit. Even like 1 game a week at times is a struggle. Never mind 2, which we will end up playing. The initial budget for next season, 26 grand a week, with a transfer budget of £135,000. Of course, they're ecstatic. Of course, you're ecstatic. Thank you. Wait, thank you. Thank you. 4th trophy in 6 years. That's 3 promotions and the Viaplay Community Shield. Not Community Shield, the Challenge Cup. Lovely. I'm just leaving two things to the end here. What is my current wage? Let's try and guess. So I'm on £625 a week. That'd be 680. So I think with promotion that'll be about 710. If that promotion was true. So what are they offering me then? Yeah, okay, that is actually more than I would have expected. I love that. So all of our goals, we've already 2 years ahead of schedule. We've won promotion. So we've got a top half finish. We've won the fucking league. Yeah, give me the wage. Top division. You want me to look? Yeah, all of that is absolutely fair. A 3-year deal. 3-year deal. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, so yeah. What was the board want my opinion? I think, in general, professional, we need to go professional. I genuinely worry about doing it right now, the impact that could have on us. Daniel Cummings, 13 assists, would never have guessed that. I wish I knew if like an estimate of how much it was going to cost. I disagree. The club would be better off investing the money. I mean, yes, but also no. We're going professional. Officially announce this by June. Okay, yeah, so. Okay, so by June time, we should be a professional club instead of semi-professional. That's awesome. Gives us more time to train, which is a bonus. Whether or not it makes any notable impact to us, God only knows. I'm going to go play the Hamilton game, which is 20... Fucking it, why is it so far away? I just noticed that. In 13 days' time, I'll take on the Hamilton game, and then in 20 days' time, in-game will come back for the final game of the season. We'll take on Partick Thistle. Oh, can't wait. We're here for the final game then of not just the episode of the season. We're playing a strong 11, and I'll show you the other result in a minute. So Barden goes, Ballantyne, Ashley, Briggs, and Ali. In defence, Denham, Pollock, Arnott is our midfield three. Amani Richards will play wide right. Emerson will play left. Lovelace up top. The reason we don't have a right winger playing right mid is Kerr. That was a hair. Why is Kerr not playing? Bradley picked up an injury. Why the fuck is Kerr not playing, actually? Boo. Fucking boo. Injured? Unavailable, why? I don't know why. Okay, yeah, I genuinely have no idea, but he's unavailable for the game. So that is why. Talking about games, we played one game, and it was a very comfortable 3-0 win over Hamilton. Zach Lovelace opened the scoring on 47 minutes before Denham doubled on 81, and Bradley scored in the 93rd minute before going off injured. The joys. So yeah, Bradley's out for a couple weeks, but it won't matter. We won't get this one game left, and the season will then be done. We also got a message that loads of staff positions had opened or increased or whatever. So we've added a new permanent coach in Neil Critchley. We've offered out, we didn't have these roles before, but we offered contracts for a head of performance analyst, a performance analyst, recruitment analyst, head of sports science, and we've signed a set piece coach from Malaysia. He's kind of shit, but he's the best we could do. We'll give him a year as a set piece coach. See how he gets on. If not, we'll just probably make Neil Critchley do the set pieces the season after. But yeah, we've also got a lot of, I think everyone in the staff, other than the guys I've just signed or offer contracts to sign, their contracts are up this summer, so there'll probably be a lot of staff turnover as we try and improve where we can. Yeah, that's all that's really happened. Unlucky. Oh, it's not actually. That's a complete lie. Peter Pettigrew and Francis Cheney have both agreed deals to leave the club. One is definitely going to Linfield. Trying to remember where the other one's going. I'm sure it's Francis Cheney's going to Linfield. I can't remember where Pettigrew's going. But yeah, both have agreed deals to leave the club. I think both were about £3,000. Ah, yeah, TNS. Peter Pettigrew is going to TNS, who won the Challenge Cup this year. John Emerson has just picked up an injury. Cummings will come on. So yeah, that's what's happened. We've started to clear out. The fact that I managed to get a little bit of money for both is good. We should have been able to get a lot more for Francis Cheney, but it is what it is. There is interest in Astley. There was interest in Briggs, or it's the other way around. I can't actually remember. But again, as things stand, I'm not expecting any bids to come in. But until I properly sit down and look at who we've got, who we can sell, who's available, there's a lot of like unknowns in terms of who we're going to try and sell, who we've still got under contract, etc. But I think everyone whose contract's up in the summer is being released. That's kind of already agreed upon. The only one we've not even considered still is Denham. I didn't really plan on signing him on if he got promoted, but with losing Kelly, Pettigrew, Pollock's probably not going to be up to scratch. We're losing Chalk. We'll still have Arnott, I think. I don't fancy doing like a full, complete rebuild, but I already feel that's exactly what's going to have to happen. So, yeah. There's a lot of uncertainty for a lot of things just now for me, which obviously, that's offside, we'll try and resolve, but just don't be surprised if I let Denham go. Or it could be some case of he wants to be a star player and I don't see him as that going into the Premier League. That's exactly what happened with Jack Hamilton, so, you know, that could be the case as well. I have already started scouting the players from the bottom two teams in the Premier League whose contracts are up in the summer. Just if there's any there that's worth us trying to offer some contracts to. So that would be some form of possibly good business to try and get done early. Yes, on the worst two teams, but they have something of we don't, which is Premier League experience, and on paper could already be better players than what we've got. So there is that. We did our usual as well. We get the list of like the youth players, like there's about 10 or 12 players who are going to get released. We brought them all in trial. There's only maybe one that we may have sent a contract to, but I just decided against it. We had our own youth intake. There was only 2 that was even recommended to sign, and even they will never be good enough. So I haven't asked for them to be signed. Whether or not they're signed regardless, I don't know. But yeah, there was nothing there that made me think, oh yeah, these are the guys we need to bring in to do something. Everybody's playing kind of shit. Pettigrew can come on for his goodbye. Not so can Francis Cheney. We'll just go 2 up. Denham can go wide. Pettigrew's coming for his goodbye. So Chalk. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's all 5 subs. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. United got relegated from the Championship. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. It's going to be a busy summer for me. We're going to be going professional. I honestly expect our finances are going to get hit something awful when we go professional. I still think our whole stadium is going to need redeveloped. I don't think we're going to have the criteria for a stadium. I could be wrong. Generally, hold my hands up. I could be wrong, but I think we're going to have to redevelop Borough Briggs. Depending on how long that takes, we may have to rent a stadium for a year, or like stadium share with another team. That will cost us money. I honestly expect to see our finances go back in the shitter after finally getting them in the positive. I think we're under 500,000 still, but like 480 or 490,000 in that range, maybe a bit less. But it's got to be like the first season we stayed not in negative for the whole year. Season year, not calendar year, but I think that good financial place is about to get decimated. Like, I generally think next week's video, the first week video next week, we're going over like the signings we've done, all that stuff, is going to spend like half the time me going, this is a shit show, this is a shit show, this is a shit show, this get cut, we didn't do this, I couldn't do that. Like, I honestly am scared of what we're going to end up with next year. We'll need to wait and see. I'm going to try again for a senior affiliate. Now, it won't be able to be a Scottish team now because we can't take one from our own division. Doesn't mean we maybe can't get an English one. So I'm going to try and push for that as well, but I might wait and see until our finances are really shit again before I ask. Because they wouldn't give us them when they were shit before. They didn't give me them when they were good, so my hope is if they go shit again, they might consider it. But who the fuck knows? We've finished the season on 74 points. Since we started the Elgin experiment, any team that has won promotion from the Championship has not had anywhere near our points. So that's the best points total so far. Ayr finished 7 points away from that relegation spot. Goal difference of plus 40. We had a phenomenal year. An actual phenomenal season. So we have received £462,000, but the prize money for this competition has been reduced, Jesus Christ, by 17.83%. Bloody hell. So last year we would have got, what, 500 grand? But still, that is a massive bonus. Like £800,000 in the bank. To me, we look okay. Like, we're waiting for the hit to come. We know it's going to come. I mean, look. So there's July. We made money. Got to whenever this was in the season. And was losing money all over again. Till we rise back up. But yeah, the season is done. We'll do the end of season award stuff. Probably tack that on either the beginning of the next episode or the end of this one. So after I say my usual spiel. If there's more video, that's been that award thing. If not, it'll be the beginning of next week's episode. I have no idea off the top of my head just now. But the season's done. We are league champions. Let's just stick with it, see if we can even see our like our basic pre-summer signing goals for the club. It's got to be avoid relegation, or I'd actually prefer just fight bravely against. That would make me feel a lot more comfortable where I may actually be able to save my job if we get relegated, but who knows? I'm not going to hold my breath on that. I definitely think with the options we've got left in certain positions, we're only going to have one striker, so we're going to need to get at least another striker, well, two in preferably. We're going to need fullbacks, I think. Because I think Sturge is away, that leaves us only with Ali. We're going to need at least one or two centre backs. We're going to need a new midfield. Like, I think my hands are going to be pretty damn full trying to do signings this summer. Again, the squad plan for next season. Here's all my scout reports for players. He's only 22 years old. See, someone like him, 22 years old, he's on a lowish wage that we can quite comfortably afford. Guys like him, genuinely, might be the ones that we end up looking at. I'm just going to shortlist these guys for the moment. And I'll worry about the rest later. I don't even know if there's anyone that I'm like, oh yeah, we definitely don't need to replace in any way. Like, I don't think we'll, or maybe not. I don't think they'll be able to replace probably a better one because we could replace anyone. I think Lovelace will be harder for us to sign better than. We might sign a different type of striker that can compete, but other than that, yeah, I'm not too worried. So they were very disappointed didn't play counter-attack football. That's fine. We would like to say what's in budget. So the next 5 years, they just want us to attempt to avoid relegation. Okay, yeah, that's actually fine. Yeah, that's not a problem with that. That time, I have nothing. I'm making use no promises. Go away on holiday, and whoever comes back with contracts comes back with contracts. Ryan Astley has interest from Motherwell. Josh Briggs has interest from Linfield. Do they think they could get one that cheaper range? I'm not really interested in selling Briggs or Astley. Maybe Astley's not got the best marking, but like physically, mentally, he's good. Alex Mitchell, solid for us. I think he'll play a big part next season. Anyone else wanted? Damani Richards, his contract's up, so I don't care. Bobby Wales will try to move on still. Max Ross will probably try and move on. Although he is only on £150 a week, is a like fifth choice. Maybe not the worst idea. Who knows? If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. It helps get the channel out there. In the comments down below, what position would you try and strengthen? I'm curious on that. Like, if you could only strengthen one position, where would it be? As I said, it'll either be a bit after this, showing you like the end of season awards and the finance income a bit, or that'll be beginning of next week's episode. I don't know yet. We'll know when it comes out what I've done. But until then, everybody, take care, and I'll see you in the Premier League. Bye for now. So, no camera for this bit, just because the time and stuff, can't be arsed trying to get lighting fixed. This is our end of season review. New arrivals and stuff. Please don't tell me they're going to say Dante Casanova, who made 2 sub appearances, was a signing of the summer, the season. That would make me cry. So our board expectation was to finish mid-table in the league. We won it. An average home attendance of 2,451, 54% full. That's pretty good for us, actually. I think. I don't think that's a bad number for us in any means. We started off season with a nice big unbeaten run that came in end through Falkirk, and then our form became a bit patchy. Another wee unbeaten run, drop points. So yeah, we had decent-ish spells over the season. Clyde got relegated as well. No fucking way of you've won that. Oh no, you've not. No, that's fine. But yeah, did decent there. We're to be competitive in the Scottish Cup. We reached quarterfinal. Oh, our top goal scorer in the league was Bradley with 12 goals, which isn't that high. Scottish Cup goal scorer for us was Jack Hamilton with 4 goals. We reached the second round of the Viaplay Cup for the first time or second time. Our Aaron Arnott with our top goal scorer of 2 goals, 54% full, 54% full. So yeah, like that must be. I don't even think that's season tickets, but the exact same average attendance on every competition is crazy. When we're knocked out of the SPFL Trust Trophy by Dunfermline. We only got 1 goal, and it was from Bradley, but that's not too bad. Our biggest win of the season was a 4-0 win over Queen's Park away from home. Our match to remember was a 2-1 win over Inverness in the Viaplay Cup. I disagree with that. I would say our match to remember was the game we won the fucking league. And our goal this season was in the 4-1 win over St Johnstone in March. It was Stephen Kelly's efforts. But the finances, the bit that I was very much interested in. So our club still only has a 2-star reputation. Now, I honestly can't remember if this has went up at all since we became manager. So that's something. I don't think that's wrong for where we are. I actually think 2 stars still might be a bit high. But whatever. What I will say is, looking at all of our income, our annual revenue, we have done so fucking well this year. So our sponsorship last season was 81,000. This season we earned 156,000 in sponsorship revenue. That is amazing. If we can get that the same at least the first season, or potentially our only season in the Premier League, we'd be doing so well. Broadcast revenue is up. You'd expect that will go up again this season, being in the Premier League. These games are more likely to be televised, especially our home games against the Old Firm, because that is generally how it actually works up here in Scotland. Those games are televised. Doesn't really matter. But we made £34,000 this year, where last year it was only 9. Corporate and hospitality. Last season we made £35,000, and it has jumped quite substantially, in my opinion, to £89,000. Competition prize money, so good for us this year. And most of that was our league position alone. Last season we earned £163,000 through competition prize money. This year, £524,000. And our match day commercial and retail jumped up again significantly. Last season was £57,000. This year, £115,000. That is a substantial increase in our revenue. And we badly need that, especially the fact we're about to be going professional. That hasn't happened yet. I've had no notification we went professional, but we know it's happening. In terms of merchandise sales, we made £8,000, £8,500 off it, and £800 was non-domestic, so foreign, or not Scotland, I suppose. Hamilton was our biggest short seller, then Lovelace, Emerson, Bradley, and Richard, surprisingly, so that's kind of cool. How we lined up? Yeah, I think that's fair. Barden, Ballantyne, Astley, Briggs, Ali, Pollock, Arnott, Denham, Bradley, Emerson, and Hamilton. So I won Manager of the Month 5 times over the season, which is pretty cool. I don't know if the end of season awards have come up. If it has, I didn't win anything. None of our players did. Hence why I'm confused if it did. The fans player of the season was Aidan Denham. I can't argue with that. Young player of the season, Daniel Cummings. 23 seems old for that, but yeah, no, I can actually over that. Signing of the season, Daniel Barden. Absolutely. I again, couldn't argue with that. Barden had a phenomenal season. You've seen that. Actually broke one of our records, most clean sheets in a season of 18. Stephen Kelly, we know, won goal of the season. Top goal scorer went to Jack Hamilton on 15. Daniel Cummings with 13 assists and 6 or 7 goals. He did well. Most player of the matches was Denham. Let's see. So there was some records broken. The fastest goal scored by the club was 24 seconds. It was Aaron Arnott. That happened either last episode or the episode before. Highest transfer fee received was for Patrick Jones. We sold him to Halifax Wanderers, who are in the Canadian Premier League, for £171,000. We also smashed our transfer spend. It was £10,000 previously. We smashed that. That was 2001, I think it said. But Zach Lovelace, £25,000 to bring him in 6 months early on his contract. But yeah, that is the highest fee that we could have had. So that is where we are. Overall best 11. His M1 came in. Denham's in there now. David Kerr's in there, actually. And Hamilton. Yeah, no, I generally, since this game started, we've had all of these. Of course, I've only been here. I can't argue with that, honestly. The only one I'd maybe argue is Barden should probably overtake Molden this season. I think that's safe to say. But yeah, I'm incredibly happy. Now, we've seen that we made £500,000. We only had to pay £7,000, just shy of £8,000 out for the Scottish Cup. Hearts won the Scottish Cup. The best match was our 3-3 game with Peterhead, and we were the biggest overachievers in the Scottish Cup. Now, in terms of things that I can talk about while we're here, we've made a lot of changes to the backroom staff. We have a new assistant manager, a new head of youth development, our set piece coaches here. We have a new fitness coach. You already knew about Neil Critchley, but we have 2 new coaches, our new head of performance. We don't have any performance analysts, actually, but they're new in. New physio, head of sports science didn't have before. Another physio, another sports scientist didn't have before. So that whole department is pretty much new. And our recruitment, we have a new director of football, 2 new scouts, yes, Lewis Boamorte. We have a recruitment analyst. The only person who kept his role is Ben Gilmore, because the 3 other people we have offered chief scout to accepted deals to remain at their current club. So we've offered him a 1-year extension, and we'll replace him hopefully next summer. Nobody's signed yet. It is the 19th of May. We're not going professional till June. I guess this will probably go on the end of the previous episode. So next time you hear my voice will be next week's episode, when we will have done our signings for the Premier League season. We will be back for the opening Premier League game, where we'll already have competed in those League Cup group stages. Until then, everybody, take care. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you later on.